once in a while, there's a great player who kind of starts to fall down in his 30s, and then he comes back up. This happens. Now, sometimes they don't, and they just stay down, and that's just the aging curve of baseball players when you get to the age of 32, 33. So we will find out. I would not be shocked if Bryce Harper does have a bounce-back season. I wouldn't be surprised if he has one of his best years in a few years. I won't be shocked if he gets close to 100 runs scored, 100 runs batted in, those kind of years. But as far as the Phillies' need for this, I don't think they need Bryce Harper to be elite. Those days were the past, when it was Bryce Harper and Rhys Hoskins and a whole lot of nothing else on this baseball team. The Phillies are one of the best teams in baseball. They were last year. Was Bryce Harper elite last year? Nope.
No, he wasn't.
In fact, the way I look at it, Bryce Harper hasn't been elite in a long time. He's been very good. He's been better than he was last year. I would say 2024 he was better than 25, but Bryce Harper hasn't finished top 5 in MVP voting since 2021 when he won the MVP for the Phillies. It's not like he's been the top 2 or 3 player in baseball for all these years, and now he just fell off last year. That's not really what happened. He hasn't been that player in a while now. Now, he's shown glimpses. I thought 24, he was very good, and he had a little bit of, injury issues, but he was very good, and he finished top 6 in the MVP voting. But Bryce Harper hasn't been, by my definition of elite, in 4 or 5 years, and yet the Phillies have gone to the playoffs every year. They went to a World Series in 2022 when he had to stop playing defense for the entire season because he had a torn ligament in his elbow, and he got red hot in October. Here's what I need out of Bryce Harper. I need Bryce Harper to be healthy. I need Bryce Harper to be engaged and not look like he's just annoyed the whole season, which I think sometimes sucks the life out of the team. Mm-hmm. I need Bryce Harper to be ready to roll in the month of October and be clutch in the biggest moments. I don't need 40 home runs. I don't need a 300 batting average. I don't need MVPs, top 2 or 3. What I need is Bryce Harper to have the moments in the big spot. Let me go to 2022, the year that we all talk about. Bryce Harper, the year, Bedlam at the bank. Bryce Harper in 2022. Remember that year? I'll remind everyone, okay? Yeah. He got hurt twice. First, he hurt his elbow, and he couldn't play defense anymore the rest of the season. Then he broke his thumb on the pitch from Blake Snell out in San Diego. When one of my favorite moments in WIP broadcast history and Phillies broadcast history, when Michael Bourne had the visceral reaction that we all remember, oh bleep. I had the same reaction watching it at home on that Saturday night. Bryce Harper in 2022 hit 18 home runs. He only played in 99 games. But why do we remember that season? Because he got red hot in October and carried them to a World Series. I don't need an elite Bryce Harper season. I need Bryce Harper ready to go in October. The Phillies have built a team built on pitching and Kyle Schwarber as their best offensive player. That's how they're going to win 90 games, not Bryce Harper being elite.